Hey guys, and welcome back to another crochet video. In today's video I'd love to show you how to crochet this gorgeous shiny charm from Pokemon. Now this one took me quite a few attempts to work out, but I'm pretty happy with the result of it. And just a very quick note, I do actually make this one in a 3mm hook, but I did also create it using a 4, which is a G, and there is quite a big size difference. So depending how big you like it, tailor the hook to whichever size you think looks better. So this one is a 3mm and this one is a 4mm crochet hook. So let's jump into the materials. So as I said, I'll be using a 3mm hook, which is also known as a D, but that is optional. If you want to make it bigger, use a 4mm, which is a G. We'll need a yarn needle, a couple of bright green pony beads, the brightest that you can find, and a pair of scissors. As for yarn, we'll be using a very pale blue just for the centerpiece here for the main part. A slightly darker shade of blue, this is more like a neutral pastel blue, and then finally a very dark blue, which will be for the tassels and the little charm top here. So to start, we're going to create a nice easy slip knot, and next we're going to chain 9. So now I'm going to single crochet into the second loop from the hook, that's this one here, and single crochet all the way back down to the very start one, and that will give me a total of 8 single crochets. Next, I'm going to chain 1 and then turn my work over. And now from round 1 to 8, I'm going to single crochet across each row, and don't forget to chain 1 turn at the end of each row, and that will leave us with a really nice square. There we go, that's a nice relatively even square. It'll even out as we work it together. So I'll just take a moment to ask you to pause the video, rewind and make another one of these so you have two, and then join me back in a minute. So now we have both of these lovely little squares. We're just going to line them up together, and I'm going to work from this starting end and I'm going to work all the way around. So I want to identify the starting corner, which is here, and using my hook I'm going to not work into the corner, I'm going to work into the stitch right next to it and poke my hook through all of the loops, so I've got both of the squares on my hook. Then I'm going to take up my slightly darker blue and I'm going to slip stitch through and then chain one. Next I'm going to work around the border of this square as a single crochet and then another one. I'm going to single crochet until I get to just about where the corner is. So I'm one stitch away from the corner is just there, so in this next stitch I'm going to pop a half double crochet in there, and then on the corner I'm going to put a double crochet increase, so that's 2 double crochets into the same stitch on the corner. Don't forget, you need to make sure that you're working through both of these squares. Next I'm going to half double crochet into the next stitch, and then I'm going to single crochet across until I get to the second to last stitch on the corner again. And then I'm going to half double crochet again, and then double crochet increase on the corner. Half double crochet into the next stitch, and then single crochet across until here, and then do the same on the corners. But when we get to these tassels, I'm just going to fold them into the charm so they're out the way, and then just crochet on as normal. And now to finish off, I'm just going to slip stitch all the way back into that first chain that we originally made. There we go, it's starting to take shape. So now I'm just going to tie these two tails in a knot and then we'll hide them away. So now we're going to take up our really nice dark blue and I'm going to cut quite a long strand off. So you're going to decide which edge is going to be the top, and to make this nice little top bit here, we're going to insert the needle through in the middle of whichever edge you decide to be the top, and we're going to leave ourselves a bit of a tail here as we'll finish off with that. So we're going to grab our first bead and insert it on to the needle and bring it all the way down to the charm. And then next we're going to go back through the back of the same stitch, hold this tail so you don't lose it, and pull it up. Going to go through the bead again from the bottom and through the back once more, just to really secure that bead in place. And then we're going to go up through the bead and then decide how long you want your little charm to be. Go down the bead, through the top of the charm, out the back, and then up through the bead again, through the charm, and through the bead one more time, and that'll just really secure everything in place. So now I'm just going to go through the back once more, I'm going to pull both tails nice and tight. I'm just going to tie these in a knot so that really won't come undone, and then hide them down in the charm. There we go, so that's the top. And now for the bottom part, for the tassel, this is where it gets really fiddly. So I'm going to take my ball of yarn, I'm going to drape it over my palm and wrap it round probably about 5 times. I decided to go for 8, you can go as high as 10, I think this one has 10 on it. It's entirely up to you. And now I'm going to very, very carefully cut these strands off of my hand. Like so. Next I'm going to take quite a long piece of this blue. And I'm going to tie a knot on this tassel. So next I'm going to take up the other end of this really long strand and thread up my needle, and I'm going to pop my remaining pony bead straight on there. Pull it all the way down to the bottom. And now I'm going to work through the front of the charm this time. So I'm going to find the middle and I'm going to poke my needle through the front, pull it all the way up, and then I'm going to come up and under the bead and repeat that 3 more times. And now for the final one, I'm going to split the tassel in half, and I'm going to pull the yarn under it and then go up through that bead again, just so that tassel will not come off at all. And I'm going to pull that nice and tight. I'm going to go through the front of the charm one last time, pull it nice and tight, and then I'm going to tie it off at the back. And there you go, that's how you make one of these shiny charms. If you want to chop any length off of the blue, you can, but I personally like them really long. I'll also be releasing a written version of this tutorial that will be available in my Etsy shop and my Ravelry, and I'll link them both down below in the description. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoy learning how to make these adorable little shiny charms from Pokemon, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye for now.